Now, the Wikileaks founder Julian Assange is tucking up for his 9th night at the Ecuadorian embassy in Kensington tonight. But earlier today, the embassy had a visit from 2 Metropolitan Police officers. They want Mr Assange to attend court so he can be extradited to Sweden, where he faces allegations of sexual assault. Caroline Hawley has been talking exclusively to him.
Holed up inside behind drawn curtains and sleeping apparently on an inflatable mattress, Julian Assange is under diplomatic protection. Police can't arrest him unless he sets foot outside. But the pressure on him is building. At 9 o'clock this morning, 2 police officers turned up here at the embassy with a letter ordering Julian Assange to appear at Belgravia police station tomorrow morning at 11:30, from where presumably he'd be put on a plane to Sweden. So, will he surrender? Mr Assange, you have been summoned to appear at Belgravia police station tomorrow morning. Are you going to go?
Our advice is that asylum law, both internationally and domestically within the UK, takes precedence to extradition law. So the answer is almost certainly not.
Light them all up. Come on, fire!
It was the release of this shocking footage that first brought Wikileaks to international attention and embarrassed the American government. It shows the killing of a group of Iraqis, including 2 journalists, by a US helicopter gunship after fighting in Baghdad in July 2007. A flood of secret US documents on the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan followed, and then 250,000 classified diplomatic cables. The US authorities moved against Wikileaks, and Julian Assange says they convened a secret grand jury to target him and other leaders of the group.
In the United States, since at least the beginning of 2011, a US grand jury has been impaneled in Washington, and it has been pulling in witnesses, forced testimony from those witnesses, subpoenaed records from Google, from Twitter, from our ISPs that has been working with the FBI.
Earlier this year, confidential emails emerged from Stratfor, a defence intelligence company that does business with the Pentagon, and Julian Assange's lawyers say they bolstered his fears. One reads, "Not for publication, we have a sealed indictment on Assange." Another says, "Assange is going to make a nice bride in prison. Screw the terrorist. He'll be eating cat food forever."
He's a criminal, and he ought to be hunted down and grabbed and put on trial for what he has done here.
A dead man can't leak stuff. This guy's a traitor, a treasonist, and he has broken every law of the United States. Illegally shoot the son of a...
If we catch you, we're going to hang you. That's what I'd like to see, a little drone hit Assange.
We have criminal proceedings underway.
Julian Assange sent us a selection of American television interviews which show the depth of feeling against him. He's still not been charged with anything, but the man who is the source of the biggest leak of state secrets in US history has been charged with aiding the enemy.
It's been very widely reported, an ongoing grand jury process, and numerous individuals have come out publicly to say that they were compelled to testify before that grand jury. On top of that, we've had the Bradley Manning proceedings. I've been observing those proceedings on behalf of WikiLeaks, and our concerns about the risk of extradition were confirmed in those proceedings.
Whatever the reality, Julian Assange, a deeply divisive figure, is now at the centre of an extraordinary international legal drama. Earlier this month, he lost his battle against extradition to Sweden at the UK Supreme Court. And it was then that he walked in to the Ecuadorian embassy.
Well, I think the last week or so has confirmed a lot of what we know about Mr. Assange and his organization, which is mainly that they think they're above the law, whether it's laws related to stealing and trafficking in government information, or whether you should be held accountable to the same laws as the rest of us do.
It was back in 2010 in Stockholm that 2 women accused Julian Assange of sexual offences, and that's why the Swedish authorities want to question him. Their lawyer says that with his claim of asylum, he's created a circus to divert attention away from the suspicions against him. What do you say to those 2 women in Sweden? Their lawyer has said that they want to see you in court, that is their right. What do you have to say to them?
Well, I'm simply not charged, and really that is all that is important in this matter.
So you have nothing to say to the 2 women?
What has been said in public record is sufficient.
Julian Assange says he's safer in the UK than Sweden because it's hard for the US to extradite him from here while he still faces judicial proceedings in Stockholm. But can he really avoid being put on that plane to Sweden? Ecuador is still making up its mind on his asylum claim. But even if it does take him in, how does he get there with the police poised to arrest him?